When you have two languages, you have two souls, you have two cultures, and that's the beauty. And I think our world really needs that nowadays. They need to have tolerance and understanding of the diversity that is in our world. And having two languages and being able to work in those two languages is going to open so many doors for their careers later in life.
We live in a country where a lot of Spanish is being spoken. So having a student, having a child speaking two languages open doors for them in the future. I would love to have your child, to have him immersed in this beautiful Latin culture with rich of history, rich of traditional dishes that we have all across Latin America.
When I found out what Folklorico was, I wanted to join the club. You get to go to a bunch of cool events. Like right now, sometimes you get to paint your face. Then you get to meet new people. They would have new kids, and then we could teach them what we already know. Sometimes it's not the teacher teaching us, it's sometimes it's us teaching each other.
It is exciting for them because they're learning something new. They're learning another culture. Same as La Llorona, there are hundreds of other myths that we have in Latin American cultures. Explaining them what is the story about behind the dance motivates them to perform. And they get to explain to their peers, they get to talk to their parents about what the dance is and what is the story behind of the folklorico song.
I learned a lot of steps in the dance. I learned its history and stuff. So yeah, it's very cool.
This is our 6th year. We started in 2018. We now have 228 children all the way up to 5th grade. Our children get taught in reading, writing, and speaking. You get 2 dedicated teachers that are qualified in either English language or in Spanish. And you get a full enrichment day of the languages.
Like during math, there's some questions that are English and then others that are in Spanish, or in reading, sometimes they'd have us read books that are in Spanish.
I used to be an English teacher. Now I get to teach my native language, Spanish, and responsible for grades 3 to 8. I have 2 groups of folklorico. Passing quarters through quarters, we receive more and more students from all cultures wanted to join and explore and experience the folklorico traditions.
I'd say at this time, easily 70 children are part of this program after school 2 to 3 times a week. And they work very hard on their performances, but they also now are learning the whole cultural piece of why these dances are so important and what they mean to the culture and to the Hispanic community. And they tell stories through their dances, and now they're even knowing the songs and can sing to the song. At this point in our career with our dual language, our 4th and 5th graders are now surpassing their peers who are in the gen ed classrooms through their assessments by easily 20% most days. So it's a neat thing to see.